Ndewonu Igbo ndị nwe m na ndị nwe aha bụ Maazị Prince. Ihe anyị nọkwana n'ime ya ugbu a bụ Igbo made easy, Igbo emere mfe. So with no further ado, I'm going to tell you what this video is about today. Today we are going to be learning how to make small talks in Igbo using a two-word phrase, and I'm going to teach you the different sense and different things that you can cover with this two-word phrase. Now, if you've chosen to subscribe, thank you. If you've not, you know the drill already. Just take care of it with the subscribe button. I have taken a break, and I hope you utilized it well to review the videos that I've done already, because now I'm going to be adding more content. I like doing this break thing for you so you have a lot of time, and also I like taking breaks so that I can focus better on my one-on-one students. And that reminds me, yes, I do take one-on-one classes. If you want to take your Igbo studies to another level, you want to take your relationship, your romance with Igbo language to another level, you want to get accountability, you want to have someone look through what you're saying, help you with your pronunciation one-on-one, because there are things that can't be taken care of over the camera the way we are learning now. I can't get feedback of how you sound. You may even leave a question and I can give you the interpretation. I don't know how you're saying it. I can't help you walk through your pronunciations just being on the screen like this. So if you really want to take that to another level and you don't have somebody you can practice with, a native speaker who can help you out, I do take a one-on-one, and you can just send me an email to Igbo Made Easy and I'll give you the details, or you just click the link in the description. You will see a WhatsApp link. Once you just click on it, it should take you into my inbox and you can chat me up and I'll tell you how we roll. And with that said, we get right into what I have for you today. Vamos. So the two-word phrase that I'm going to be teaching you to make small talks with is Kedụ, maka. Kedụ, maka. Think of Kedụ as how, and think of maka as about. It's not really, Igbo was not written in English, so Igbo was not written with English in mind or with English language. So Igbo is not English language translated. So that is why some things cannot exactly translate back to English directly. So I'm going to explain, like I always tell you, some things are more better explained than translated in Igbo. So Kedụ, maka, how about, but then it can also mean how is, and it can also mean what about, you see, and it can also mean what of. So it can mean how is, it can mean how about, it can mean what about, it can mean what of, you see. So when you begin to put the two words, and try to separate it, the maka meaning of, meaning about, meaning is, in the context of what about, how about, how, what of, and how is, you get to understand what I mean by not exactly trying to translate individual word and say this one is rigidly this and this one is rigidly this. So you can just have a sense of what the two words mean, and then it will become more clearer when you are using them in the way I'm going to be showing you to make small talks. So let's start with how about. You understand? So maybe we are trying to make an appointment and I say, Monday would not be okay for me. Monday agaya ademma. You want to say Kedụ maka Tuesday, Kedụ maka Wednesday, Kedụ maka Thursday. I nwere ohere na Thursday, ka enwere ihe na-eme na Thursday. So if you asked me that, I could tell you, and by the way, that is, are you busy or are you free on Thursday? So if you asked me that, I could go ahead to tell you, Thursday dị mma. That is, Thursday is good. What I want you to see in all of that expression is Kedụ maka. Kedụ maka Tuesday, Kedụ maka Thursday. That is what of Tuesday, what of Thursday, or how about Tuesday, how about Thursday, you see. So that is one way you can use Kedụ maka. And within that same context of making choice and asking how about, what of, presenting options, using Kedụ maka to present options, in that same context you can think of we walk into a coffee shop or something, and you say, Kedụ maka coffee. I said, chọrọ tea. I want tea instead of coffee. So chọrọ tea. So you say Kedụ maka coffee. Mba, nyem tea. Give me tea. And say, okay, tea for you, coffee for me, and all of that. So that is one way you can use Kedụ maka to ask people, how about, what of, would you prefer, And you can also, in this context, use Kedụ maka to ask, what happened to, So maybe we were supposed to meet on Thursday, and you are asking me, can we meet on Wednesday? I'll say, Kedụ maka Thursday. Like, what happened to Thursday? Do you understand? So it's not just Kedụ maka Thursday in a sense of, how about Thursday? It's like, what happened to Thursday? We're supposed to meet on Thursday. Kedụ maka Thursday. So I'm asking for an explanation in this sense. You see, I'm asking for an explanation. Or let's even use the coffee tea thing for an example. So I'm coming to breakfast to have me some coffee, and you are saying each or tea. I'll say Kedụ maka coffee. You understand? I already said I wanted coffee, and now you're asking me if I would have tea. So Kedụ maka coffee. What happened to coffee? You understand? Or I see you drinking tea, and I know you're a coffee person. I say, ina tea, like you're drinking tea. Kedụ maka coffee. Like, what happened to coffee? You see? So that is one way you can use Kedụ maka to present options and to ask what happened to something. So that is one way you can use Kedụ maka. One, to present options and to ask what happened to something to get an explanation for it. You can use Kedụ maka to ask about how about this, or how about that. Let me say you are shopping and you're asking for prices. Okay, how about this? Say it's no longer available. How about that? It's no longer available. That kind of a thing. Or how about this? It's $1,000. How about that? It's $500. You see, so you can use Kedụ maka Kedụ maka. How about this? How about that? So all you have to know is the word for this and the word for that. And the word for this is nka. Nka is the word for this. Nka, that's the word for this. And the word for that is nkahu. Nkahu. Now, if you would observe something about the pronunciations, we pronounce them as though they are one word, but they are two different words actually. There is nke and there is a, nke. Then there is nke and there is ahu, nke, ahu. But when you're pronouncing them, like I always tell my students in the one-on-one, I say try to put the words together and try to read them as though they were one word. It will help you with your pronunciation so you can just blend, and have that seamless transition between words to make a sound, to make a sentence or something coherent in Igbo without sounding awkward or observing too much pause. So you have nka and nka. Kedụ maka nka? Oh, ogwula, it is finished. Kedụ maka nke ahụ? Oh no, yeah, it's available. So that is how you can use Kedụ maka to ask about how about this, how about that. It also sounds like, okay, presenting options, but now it is with this and with that. Kedụ maka can also be used to make small talks, like asking after people. So we are three friends, or you have a friend, and I just see you say, oh, Kedụ maka John, like where is John? You say, oh, you can give me an explanation of where he is or something. So, or I can just ask Kedụ maka this person, Kedụ maka. I call the name of the person I want to ask about. It can be how are they doing in terms of health. If they were sick, Kedụ maka, and I've asked about health. You can use that to ask about people's health. Kedụ maka. Say, oh, he's doing better, he's recovering. Now you can use it to ask about somebody who is supposed to be there, but is not there. Kedụ maka John, like he's supposed to be here, but he's not here. Say, oh, John, he was not able to come. That kind of a thing. Kedụ maka John. Then you can also use Kedụ maka to ask about the whereabouts of somebody. I knock on the door, I want to see John. I came to your house, I want to see John. And as you open the door and we finish greeting, I'll say, Kedụ maka John. Say, oh, let me call him for you. You see, Kedụ maka John, let me call him for you. So how about John? Or where is John? and it can be a short way of saying I'm looking for John. You see, they'll say, oh, let me call him for you. So that is how you can use Kedụ maka with the name of people to inquire about them, as in how is, or to ask where are they, or to ask their whereabouts, what happened to them, that kind of a thing. And you can also use it to ask about, when I say people, it doesn't have to be individual people. You can use it to ask about a whole community. You know, you call Nigeria from, let me say, Ghana, and you say, Kedụ maka ndị village, how are the village people? You know, or maybe your wife visits her family, you know, and you want to ask about her village people. You say Kedụ maka ndị ụlọ, or Kedụ maka ndị ọgọ. Ndị ọgọ is in-law, so ndị ọgọ is our in-law people, or people of in-law. They are like my in-laws. That's how we say ndị in-laws in Igbo. Ndị ọgọ, in-laws. So you can use that to ask. So all you have to do is find the name of the word, the person, place, or thing you want to ask about, and put it, you know, after Kedụ maka, and you have asked about the person. The context determines if you're asking how is, or if you're asking how about, where are, or where is the person or persons or thing that you are asking after. Also, Kedụ maka, the all-powerful two-word phrase Kedụ maka, can be used to make small talks in asking something like and you, or how about you. You understand, when you're talking to somebody, let me say I introduce myself to you. My name is Prince Obiefle, how about you? You know, or I'm from Germany, how about you? You understand, I speak Igbo very well, how about you? Or I speak English, how about you? So Kedụ maka can be used to express that. All you need to know is the word for you. And the word for you from the video we did earlier on Igbo personal pronoun is gi. Gi is the word for you in Igbo personal pronoun. So I'll say Kedụ maka gi. Aha m bụ Maazị Prince Obiefle. Kedụ maka gi. My name is Mr. Prince Obiefle. How about you? So Kedụ maka gi can be used in that sense, like and you, I'm hungry, and you, agụrụ na-agụ m, Kedụ maka gi. You know, I'm sleepy, and you, ụra na-atụ m, Kedụ maka gi. I'm tired, and you, ike agwụla m, Kedụ maka gi. You understand? So you can use Kedụ maka gi to ask the person, follow up of what you've replied to, or what you've answered, or what you've said about yourself. So you want to find out how about you. And if you knew the words for Igbo personal pronouns, the video, if you know the words for Igbo personal pronouns, you can also go about to ask how about them. Maybe we are buying something for ourselves, say how about them? Or we are planning to go, you say how about them? You know, we are making plans for ourselves, how about them? You know, and should we tell them, or should they come along? Kedụ maka ha? No, don't worry, leave them. You understand, that kind of a thing. So Kedụ maka ha would then mean how about them. All you need to do is switch ge with ha. Ha is the word for them. And Kedụ maka unu is how about you people. So in the way I can ask how about you, I'll say we are from Nigeria. Anyị bụ ndị Nigeria. Kedụ maka unu. We are from Nigeria, or we are Nigerians. How about you? That is you plural, you people. Kedụ maka unu. So if you know the words for the Igbo personal pronouns, you can know how to switch them and say more things. And that is why while I left, I emphasized that you should go review the videos from the Igbo personal pronoun. They are indispensable. And that reminds me, I'm going to do a series very soon on the Igbo personal pronouns, where I'm going to just measure on the first person, measure on the second person, and measure on the third person. I've been taking these expanded, elaborate classes on the Igbo personal pronoun in my one-on-one, and I think it's something I should share with you, although it cannot be as exhaustive as when we have full 1 hour to discuss these things than when I'm doing a 15-20 minutes video to explain them, but I'm going to just give it to you as good as it can get. So that is it about switching the pronouns to ask how about you, how about them, how about this. That is Kedụ maka plus ha, gi, and all those things that represent the Igbo personal pronouns. That is another way of using Kedụ maka to make small talks in Igbo. So you don't necessarily have to say, my name is Prince, what is your name? You know, I am from Nigeria, where are you from? Just say, how about you? You know, or and you, you know? Yeah, makes sense. Much better. Sounds more natural, you know? Sounds more, yeah. So you get the idea. And lastly, on using Kedụ maka to make small talks in Igbo is how to use it to ask about somebody's family, somebody's job, somebody's children, somebody's wife. So you're calling somebody on phone, how's your family, how's your business, how you're doing, that kind of a thing. You just want to generally make inquiry about a person, and this is indispensable. This is a skill you need to have, because like I said, in Igbo you don't just say good morning and walk away. You don't say, we have a song. I think I'll play that song for you.